Hello, everyone. We'll just give it a minute or two here, let people filter in. Before we get started. Alright, well, I think we will get going here. Hope everyone's had a great week. Alright, well, we are just going to pick right up where we left off. We are headed back to the church to have another conversation with our good friend, the priestess. Yes. Our good friend Karen. It's the third time we have spoken with her now. Lastly, I'll stop by the church. I can't remember exactly how many times I've been here now. Here the 4-day rule doesn't apply. I can visit and leave as many times as I want. Still, I'll eventually run out of things to talk about with Karen. Hey Gumi, welcome to the stream. No, I haven't managed to watch any Madoka yet. I was busy working on finalizing getting my new computer all set up and everything. Make sure that all my others, like background programs, were all right and everything. So no, unfortunately, I haven't done that. And I was also playtesting a couple of games, make sure that I could run them smoothly and whatnot. Unfortunately, I was a little bit busy for anime. There's nothing new here, so it's only natural that all the events will be filled in eventually. I visit the church to fill in the blanks. Yes, the new PC was important. This will be the last time. Yeah, no, she's brand new, brand spanking new, like built specifically for streaming and gaming. So hopefully it's up to the task. We're putting her through her paces. There won't be much point in visiting after that. Whew. I'm not tired, but I'm lacking energy. What I need now isn't rest, but motivation. I'll try to put a spring in my step. Yeah, that's what you were saying, not last week, but the week before, I believe. I'm so glad you're okay from swallowing that glass dust. That could have been so much worse. Her performance this time was short. I feel let down because I showed up expecting much more, but it energized me, so there's that. The hot tightness in my chest feels good. It's like how they say people need to get mad once in a while to stay healthy. Oh, I meant to add, I know you weren't, we weren't streaming very long when you showed up last time. How's the 'Fairy Tail' going? Karen does not look happy, oh dear. But there's nothing else for me after that. After finishing her organ piece, Karen's standing in front of me, wordlessly as always. Somehow she looks like she's in a worse mood than before. She strikes a daunting figure, even. The cloudy weather pairs well with this church. It's better suited to a gray pall that reminds one death is nearby. That oppressive sunlight that makes you feel alive. This church was built before the war. It has a storied history, even before one notes that it was heavily renovated for the Third Holy Grail War. The Holy Church dispatched a man named Rize Kotomine to oversee Fuyuke. They trusted his skills, and he was already familiar with the lay of the land. Oh dear! So your brother made it then. That is good. That's very good. Damn, that is a hell of a week, man. Like, what did you piss off to have such horrible luck? Like, your family had to have pissed something off. Ah, ooh, hot tea. He was also Father Karen's predecessor, Kirei Kotomine. Oh, also the father of Karen's predecessor. Wow. Read that wrong. One got an infection, one brother got an infection, the other broke his foot. Damn. The young Rize was charged to oversee the Third Holy Grail War and granted authority over the local church in recognition of his accomplishments. His experience also helped him manage the Fourth Holy Grail War effectively, but he died due to unforeseen troubles. That's one possibility. I'm not sure that's the only possibility, but because I'm not exactly a believer either, and yeah. So I don't know, maybe. The local mage he was backing also suffered a defeat, and the Fourth War ended in chaos. It was only chaos because Gil was being a dick. That's the only reason the Fourth Holy Grail War was chaos. It was the war that caused the Great Fire in Shinto. Yeah, it usually takes about 6 months for a broken foot. 6 months in a cast or a boot, and it's really inconvenient. So there was a third war 50 years ago. That was almost fought under wartime conditions. The fourth war that happened on the coup de Fuyuki's modernization and economic boom. And the last Holy Grail War 6 months ago, which Shiro Emiya fought in. It's been 200 years since it began. Honestly, it's a wonder they've kept this sacrament going for so long in this far eastern land. They pursued a miracle with fervor bordering on insanity. One might even say that the promise of the Holy Grail possessed both the Holy Church and the Mages Association. Still, though, was it really worth coming all this way? Anyway. I mean, it's one possibility for sure. Alright, fine, let's talk.
ではあなたからどうぞ。私には話題がありません。
Wow.
約束はあなたの話が終わってからです。
I have to start, huh? Just my luck. But I did lose the staring contest, so it falls to me to keep the conversation going. Unfortunately, I'm out of stuff to talk about, too. I don't have any small talk that would suit her, and no more questions to ask. If there's something I want to know, it would be... Oh, right! There's actually something I'm really curious about.
何か?
I just remembered you changed your clothes. You weren't wearing your nun's habit at night.
ええ、それが何か?
Well, I was curious why you'd change. Nuns don't wear stuff like that. Right now, you're full Sister Karen mode. But at night, you don't look like a holy woman at all. Quite the opposite, in fact. No worries. Yeah, I didn't have time for Midoku, so, you know, it is what it is. You'll get to enjoy it when you have time. There's no way she got permission to wear it just because it's black like her cassock.
それは神父にしては軽装すぎるということですか?
No, more like you had a whole different vibe. Isn't that awfully bold? It was all black, like something a supervillain would wear. I wouldn't have gotten the wrong idea if you wore those clothes all the time.
あれは悪魔払いを行う
Oh, it's her work outfit. I see.
戦闘用の服装ですから、方位とはイメージが異なるのは当然かと。
It makes total sense that you'd wear something different while you're at work. Ah, so that's what you wear when you're fighting demons. I guess it does look easy to move in, though you're nearly naked.
つまり、私の服装に何か個人的な意見があると。
No personal opinion on your clothes, they're fine. More like doubts than an opinion. You don't need to wear that just because it's easy to move in. It looks like it's someone's personal taste. You know, like it's even weirder than a bad swimsuit. Overly suggestive, or, well, I'm not sure how to put this, but... Did you forget to put on, like, pants or something? She doesn't answer. Does that mean I'm right?
あれは仕様です。初めからスカートはありません。よこしまな考えはやめてください。
Oof, she read my mind. Yeah, right. You're a sister, so you aren't allowed to seduce people. There's no way. Sorry, dumb question. I was just curious, but it can't possibly be clothes for fighting in. So whose kink is that? Exactly.
誰の趣味でもありません。
You're really looking forward to that Silent Hill 1 remake, huh? Fair enough.
あれは私が猜疑員の中から選び、手を加えただけのものです。
Oh, picked it yourself, did you? Oh, we made her really
機能
mad.
性を重視した結果です。私に求めら
The
れるものは
glare we
運
got.
動性
Oh,
であ
damn.
って守りではありません。
That was nuts.
それと、あなたから戦場的に見えたのは当然です。あれはもともと男性を誘惑するためのものですから。
Yeah? You were really lucky in your rolls this month? You got everyone you were gunning for? Huh? My eyes grow wide. It's for seducing men? Is she serious right now? Wait, didn't you say that was against your religion's rules?
言ったのはあなただけです。私は一言も禁じてはいませんが。
Watch whose daughter's fave anime? But isn't it impetuous? People think you forgot to put on a skirt. Damn it.
男性を引きつけるための服を着ることと報酬で服を脱ぐことは違います。
I mean, that is true. It's very true.
あなたの言いようではまるで私が露出狂のようでしたので。
Those sound the same from male point of view, but I guess I overdid it by calling it an exhibitionism. That's a crime after all. Yes, I do. Okay, blah, blah. I do have kids. So my youngest, their favorite anime, I do believe, is Skate. I'd have to double check with them though, but I'm pretty sure that's their favorite. And my older one doesn't really have a favorite in anime. He's just kind of watching everything. So why are you trying to seduce men? I thought sisters were supposed to be celibate. Are you trying to reel in any men you see?
その男性が望むのなら拒むことはありません。例えばあなたに女性を暴きたいという渇きがあるのならそれに応え
You're gonna wreck poor Shiro, Karen. You're gonna wreck this poor kid.
それも私の労働です。好みは常に痛みに応えるもの。あなたが罰を受けることはありません。私はあなたに暴かれるのではなく魔に暴かれる。人間であるあなたが罪を負うことはないのです。
My youngest prefers they them, actually. But yes, my oldest is my son is the older one. And yeah, he just enjoys all kinds of anime. I don't really think he has a favorite. I wouldn't really call my youngest one young either. I mean, we're a couple months away from 18. They grow up so fast. It's totally not fair. I see. So come to think of it, she doesn't even need to try to taint to get tainted by demons. No one even needs to get their hands dirty for such things to get pretty wild. It's like self-mutilation, but different. You are the same age as my oldest. If that was how she always lived, then it doesn't matter who does it. Wow, so the same as daily prayer to you. Didn't expect that. So you've been seducing men this whole time?
ええ、あなたが望むのでしたら。
For real? Nice, I never asked you to, though, so I'm good. I sure am glad I got through this without embarrassing the girl. I'll never be in the mood to, no matter what she says. Thanks, but no thanks. Still, there's no problem as long as it depends entirely on my own will.
それはどういった意味合いの反応ですか？潔白な女性が好みとか。
I wouldn't exactly call Saber pure in it. Well, maybe we would call her pure. Not innocent, definitely not innocent. Nah, I don't care about that. If she's doing it 24/7, it's because that's what she's like. Who cares about moral decency? I know you people like to say love thy neighbor and all that.
それと私の労働は違うと思うのですが。
I prefer they, them. Still does prefer they, them. And that's just fine.
私の行為はやはり明確な労働に他なりません。
How very virtuous of you. An equivalent exchange at the right price, and a relationship based on it isn't so bad. It's much better than a high and mighty woman who offers nothing. I glance around the chapel. There aren't any statues here. Doesn't look like I'll get in trouble for blasphemy. Get it? Even if it was your job, I wouldn't turn you down just because of that. I'm talking about the mental, not the physical. I'm saying no because there's passion, but no love. Though I can't guarantee what might happen if she were to prowl in front of me looking like that. I can't speak for the taste of a proper mature man, but that outfit tests my restraint. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely.
あなたの考えは分かりました。今後、
We all hate censorship. Well, the kind of censorship that we talk about on the channel, the whole family hates. For sure. Like, it's up to parents to decide what their kids are and aren't allowed to look at. It's not for some stuck-up pencil pusher in an office to decide that for me.
ええ、もう十分です。知る気はありませんでしたが、あなたのことがよく分かった。ほんと、随分と弱っているのですね、あなたは。私の目には吹けば飛んでいきそうなほど小さく見える。そんなに自分が嫌いなのですか？
Huh? The blatant provocation excites me even more. What the hell do you think you see in me with those useless eyes? Why do you say that? I don't really dislike myself. If you're just going to lecture me, you can take that and stuff it.
これは私の私服を褒めてくれたお礼よ。諦めて受け取りなさい。それで、あなたが私を嫌うのはどうして？
She jumps to a conclusion. I blurt out an answer before I can stop myself. People who don't have any desires of their own rub me the wrong way. If I'm splitting hairs, there's actually a lot about her that bothers me. But I state the most critical reason.
ほら、だからあなたは自分が嫌い。聖杯を破壊したエミやシロンには自己に帰る欲望がないのだもの。
Not entirely true.
隣人には与える献身の鏡。世界は正しくあれと祈るようなあり方。それがあなたの生き方である
Okay, well that statement is very true. Oh boy.
なのに、どうしてかしらね。
Is very
あ
true.
なたはそれを美しいと感じられない。
Well, you know, there's nothing beautiful about it. It's even more fundamental than judging good or evil. I never considered trying to live such a pathetic life.
もう誰もエミやシロを責めていないのに、自分の欲望を持とうとしないなんて。ねえ、人並みの幸福はそんなにつまらない？
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I appreciate your well wishes and whatnot. I will pass those along. But yes, there are some that give the rest of the trans community a bad name. There's those in every crowd, though. Oh, I see now. I live like someone who doesn't have that kind of patience at all. Wishing for enough happiness for just one life? A part of me screams that such a tiny bit of joy isn't worth it at all. You're good at word games. Impressive acting, Prelat. That was rock solid comeback. Feel free to give me a real tongue lashing if you ever get the chance.
ええ、私の小言で10年来の正義感が変わるとは思えませんが、あなたが望むのでしたら、もう一度諭しましょう。
I get up. I should have left as soon as she finished playing the organ. What I wanted was energizing hatred. By the time I realized the repugnance was directed at me, I'd almost lost precious motivation. Bye, I've got better things to do, so our time here is over. I'll overstep my territory if I dig any deeper. If someone is reenacting the Holy Grail War over these 4 days, then Shiro Emiya can't keep meeting Karen Hortensia. His very state of being will collapse if he keeps meeting someone who didn't exist in the war.
聖杯を探しに行くのですね。あなたは世界の終わらせ方に気づいたのですか？
I've heard a voice, I hear a voice behind me, but turning around is too much trouble. I appreciate that you have an open mind. A lot of people don't. But it is true. God does say not to judge others. Based on all the evidence so far, I'll be defeated no matter how many times I repeat this cycle.
でしょうね。そのためには絵を完成させなければいけない。
Having an open mind doesn't mean you can't have faith, though, so... Like, those two things are not mutually exclusive.
あなたはあなたの意義を見つけないと。
By meaning, she means self-awareness, an awareness of what I need to do. She's telling me that I need to find it on my own rather than hear it from someone else.
敵の本拠地を探しなさい。そこに始まりの鍵があるはずです。
If you're talking about the mansion, I already looked there a long time ago. Exactly. Exactly. Well said. I mean, you gracefully, turn them down and, tell them you're not into that and whatnot, but... Yeah, there doesn't need to be all the anger and hate. I don't understand it.
見落としがあるのよ。遠坂の跡継ぎにロンドンの話を聞きなさい。
That's the most specific advice she's ever given me. On my way out, I reluctantly stop and turn. See, this is why I didn't want to look back at her. You broke our contract. I thought you said we'd only trade information.
今回だけは特別です。言ったでしょ。次にあなたが来た時、迷っているのなら道を示すと。
She did say she'd guide us if we were lost the next time we came to her. Did she add that part herself? Seriously, this girl always does whatever she pleases. Thanks, now I'm really finished with you.
ええ。私がエミやシローに関われるのはこれが限度です。
I leave the church. From the beginning, Shiro Emiya has never met Karen Hortensia. It isn't possible. So even if I never see her again, there's nothing to be sad about. You'd think you'd have to have an open mind to believe in God, though. Honestly. I mean, all things considered, because... I mean, it's a little hard to gather proof, you know what I mean? So one would think you'd have to have a more open mind, but... I don't know. Oh god, no, I don't want to talk to Shinji. I hate that guy. This is a sudden question, but I wonder how the Mato family is doing. having their excellent housekeeper's time taken up by the Emiya household. So what do you usually eat?
アポなしでやってくるなり、ずいぶんな質問するね、このお客さん。
Berserker! Come smash Shinji like you did in Stay Night. Just come around the corner and slam that giant axe down on him, please.
古い馴染みじゃなかったら、縛り首にしているところさ。
Shinji Mato breaks into a bored smile, like a gentleman. As expected of a pampered, bourgeois boy.
で、本当のところ、何の用だよ、エミヤ。
Yeah, why am I actually here?
聞きに来たわけじゃないだろ。
It doesn't not matter, since Sakura helps us make dinner. I can't find the words to apologize if your family's dinner is being neglected.
ああ、そういうこと。相変わらず余分なところだけは気が回るね。
Shinji laughs dryly. His cynicism doesn't have its usual kick. You don't seem like yourself today, Shinji. Are you not eating meals properly without Sakura after all?
わけないだろ。うちの食事は雇いの家政婦が用意してたんだよ。
Yeah, but I promise you Sakura's dishes are way better.
じいさんの世話は家政婦がやってたんだけどね。
Wow, you had a housekeeper?
まあね。うちは遠坂の屋敷より大きいし、家政婦の一人や二人は雇わないと管理は行き届かないんだよ。
I mean, fair. It is a big-ass mansion.
さあ、お前んところに通うまでは家のことは全部家政婦に任せっきりだったんだぜ。
That's unexpected. Well, actually, I guess not. She only learned how to cook once she got to the Emiya household. I remember she used to cry not being able to make rice balls, well, at first. But that was until recently, right? Sakura couldn't make anything. She's better than me when it comes to laundry and cooking. She goes home sometimes, so doesn't she cook then? His right to remain silent is activated. Shinji goes silent like a criminal who was cornered. Like he wants to confess and feel better, but he's scared about what to do what's to follow if he says it. That bothers me. Well, it's fine if you're eating meals properly. Where is that housekeeper?
もうやめたよ。さくらのやつにさ、兄さん、私たちはもう子供じゃないんだから必要ないと思います。なんて言ってやめさせちまったんだ。
It's true. It's true. Shouldn't hate people just because they're different. We should be embracing our differences and whatnot. It's what makes life interesting. Sakura's point is true. Sakura is correct, but then Sakura that Shinji described is making me apprehensive. Hey Shinji, could it be that Sakura doesn't cook here?
素人だね。その考え、地獄を見たことのないやつのスイートささ。本当の恐怖ってのは奪うことより与えることなんだって知ってるかい？
I don't really get it, or don't really want to think about it deeply, but I can assume that Sakura does all the housework.
2日に1度の割合でね。お前が食事当番の日はこっちで料理とか洗濯とかしてやがるよ。今日もあいつが夕食を作るもんだから こうして家で待ってる
Y'all
わけ
bet you are waiting at home for her to make dinner. Dick. Huh, that makes even less sense. Isn't that a good thing? Why have you been trembling, Shinji?
なんでって言うまで震えてるのは怖いからだよ。ホラーだよホラー。エミヤ、お前は怖くないのか？さくらだぞ。さくらが作った料理を食べるんだぞ。
If I was my usual self, I would have punched him, telling him, don't say something rude like that, stupid brother. But Shinji's fear is 100% that of a victim's. I know, it makes no sense why people pick on them. Bullies are just insecure. That's all there is to it. What? Is Sakura's food not good?
いや、まずくはない。本人の前じゃ言わないけど、そこいらのファミレスより味はいい。まあ、庶民派すぎて僕の舌には合わないけどね。どんなに技巧を凝らしても、さくらは所詮さくらなんだよな。
No matter how scared he might be, Shinji is Shinji. I wonder if this is what you call brotherly love. Well, that aside, then what are you unhappy about? It's starting to sound like you're bragging about your little sister.
まさか間違ってもさくらの自慢なんかするもんか。僕が言いたいのは料理の味じゃなくてさくらの態度のことだよ。そうだな、いい機会だから聞いておくか。エミヤはさ、あいつの料理食べてるとき視線を感じないか？
Her eyes? No, I don't. Do you?
感じるっつうか刺さる。あいつ食事中のマナーに神経質すぎるんだよ。
Ah, did it again.
ちょっとサラダを残したりすると不満そうに目をそらすし、スプーンで魚食べるとがっかりするし、後片付け手伝わないとブツブツ文句言うし。まったく子供かよあいつ。
You're the child, idiot. Anyone would get mad, not just Sakura. It can't be helped to leave what you don't like. It can't be helped to leave what you don't like, but you should at least help clean up. If you do that, then Sakura wouldn't complain. Dumbass. You're the one that's at fault overall. I won't stop defending Sakura.
エミヤ、あの空気を知らないからそう言えるんだよね。
Oh, I know what the atmosphere is like. It sucks because you're breathing. You bastard. God. Yeah, that does tend to happen when somebody, offers friendship to somebody who's getting bullied. They tend to get bullied too. That is usually how that works. It sucks. It really does.
うちはさくらのせいで悲惨なもんだよ。あれ以下はないっていうか、絶対例と。じいさんなんて、人生のレトルトの方がマシじゃのうと部屋に引きこもってるぐらいなんだからな。
That's because Zoken is waiting for her food, right? Sakura wouldn't get mad if he thanked her properly.
口では何とでも言え。そうだな。エミヤさ、そこまで言うなら確かめてくれよ。
Huh?
へじゃない。今まで
I will hump you whenever the hell I
エ
please.
リアが一緒ならなんとかなりそうだ。
Oh.
さくらを擁護するんだろ。
Damn right we're gonna defend Sakura. Don't man me. Check what together, dick?
さくらの部屋だよ。 あいつ日記つけてるみたいだからさ。
Are you insane?
あいつが僕たちをどう思ってるかわかるだろ。
You can't just rock into a girl's room and read her diary. What the hell is wrong with you, Shinji? Are you looking to die? Exactly. It's you gotta base your opinion on people on who they are, not how they act. Like, you know, you can't dislike somebody you don't know anything about. That's just not how that's supposed to work. No peeking into someone's diary isn't good, no matter what. On top of that, sneaking into Sakura's room isn't good. For both our lives.
嫌とは言わないよな、エミヤ。だいたいお前がさくらに舵を仕込んだからこんなことになったんだぞ。あいつが料理なんて覚えなければうちの食卓は平和だったんだ。教師として教え子の責任取ってみろよ。
Well, too friggin' bad. No, it's not my responsibility.
いや、責任だね。
How the hell is it my
さくらは
fault?
もともと容量の悪いやつなんだ。ああいうやつは何もさせないのが世のためなんだ。それをお前がそそのかすから僕とじいさんが養鶏場のチキンみたいに震えなくちゃいけなくなるんだぞ。ああ、もうとっくに我慢の限界だよ。なあ、エミヤ、
I refuse.
僕たちも助けろよ。
I absolutely refuse. Tough shit. You get to suffer, Shinji. End of discussion. Yeah, again, bullies will be bullies no matter where you go. Shinji leans over me like a zombie. His acting isn't funny in his acting isn't funny in the dim Mato house. Okay, I got it. So let's go. Jeez, you're overthinking. Shinji, fine, I'll keep you company, little baby. But under one condition, even if Sakura's diary is in there, stop what you're thinking. If it says that she wishes she'd help you out, then it's an amicable resolution. Amicable. Wow. La 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 la.
召喚に触るけど、それぐらいだったらしてやるさ。
I mean, I do feel for you, because, I mean, a lot of that, I was bullied in school too, so I know what it's like, and I feel for you. It sucks, it really does. Alright, it's a promise, Shinji. Then it would benefit Sakura. If Shinji would help out with the housework from this, I couldn't ask for more. Sakura would overlook one act of barbarity, such as sneaking into a girl's room without consent. Right? No, she won't. She really won't. She will kill us for this. There's a bad end coming. We go up the stairs of the Mato house that is dark even during the daytime. Shinji is pale. See, there's an indication we shouldn't be doing this. Even though he's the one who suggested we go check. He seems like he's about to run away if he has the chance. I'm sure your friend appreciated it, Gumi. I'm sure they appreciated every time you stuck by them.
エミヤ、一つ言い忘れたことがあるんだけど。
In front of Sakura's room, Shinji whispers in front of the door, which is firmly locked.
さくらの部屋。半年前からおかしな結界が貼ってあってさ、じいさんが言うにはライダー仕込みの魔術らしい。お主たちでは生きて帰れぬから気をつけろ。
No. What? What is this? Foreshadowing like a bad ending flag? Yeah, exactly. My point exactly. I called it. We're running straight into a bad ending. We're gonna die. Hold on. This isn't what I agreed to. I only agreed to check Sakura's diary with you.
間が抜けてるね。その程度のことでエミヤに泣きつくと思ったが、何でも開けた時点で侵入者がいるってさくらにはバレるんだってさ。でも共犯がエミヤならあいつも強く出られないんじゃないかな。
Ryder's gonna kill us. The school's idol dances around me, laughing in desperation. You planned this, didn't you, Shinji? But little Shinji didn't get it at all. When Miss Sakura gets mad, she gets mad, no matter who it is. Wouldn't this be something irreparable if I were to accomplish if I were the accomplice in this situation?
Are? なんか今までと変わらないぞ。
Shinji looks around the room. He must have decided that nothing is unusual from only 10 seconds of investigating.
ちぇ、なんだよ、拍子抜けじゃんか。こんなことならもっと早く忍び込めばよかった。
We're in so much trouble. Shinji violently storms into the room. Shinji, what you lack the most is being cautious, dumbass. I follow him without a choice, paying utmost attention. There is no time. If what Shinji said is true, Sakura must have noticed the intruders. Right? Makes no sense. Like I said, you'd think that Christians would be the most open-minded people there are. It's my opinion anyway. If Sakura was at the Emiya house, it would take 30 minutes to get to the Mato house, sprinting at full speed. We must finish our plan within 30 minutes, retreat as far as we can, and make an alibi. Shinji, let's search the desk first. If there's a diary, it should be on the desk. If it isn't there, then it would no longer be a diary hidden. If it isn't there, then it would no longer be a diary. Hidden away, it would be something more terrifying. Yes, yes. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. You are an exception to the rule. You should be the rule. That's the thing. There's a lot I want to say, but everything will be over once we find the diary. Fun home economics for beginners. No, not this. Easy polling, 3 minutes? Not this. How to relieve your stress that you can't tell anyone about? Definitely not this. 100 common pitfalls of Chinese food. Beat Chinese food chefs like this. Yep, not that either. The end of elderly care, squeezing the neck. Wow. I wonder if she's getting ready to off Zoken. Definitely not that one. I can't find anything like it. Shinji, how are you doing over there?
なんだこのサイズ。さくらのやつまだ育ってんのかよ。
A bad big brother checking her bra size, saying it's disgraceful. If someone got a photo of us in this situation, we wouldn't be able to disobey that person for the rest of our lives. Originally I would assume so that the people like in charge way back when could stay in charge. My guess. I mean, that's just my guess, because I don't actually know why. Don't fool around, it's been 10 minutes already. If we can't find it in the next 10, we're withdrawing.
OK、分かってる。机にもクローゼットにも見当たらないなら、あとはもうベッドの下か。
Shinji removes the painting off the wall.
お
He found it. The notebook that was hidden behind the painting falls to our feet.
まったく、本当に考えましたね、あのバカは。こんな隠し場所じゃ見つけてくれと言ってるもんじゃないか。
Well, there are no robbers that come into the Mato house. I still think she's being pretty mindful, even with this. We both say what we want and shift our focus to the floor. There is...
はい。
I see something ominous.
このノートはまさか書いた通りに人間が暗殺される噂のノートですの。
Shinji screams. He started speaking like some princess out of shock. No, this is slightly different, but I wonder why. This is my first time seeing it, yet it looks familiar. I pick up the notebook. We need to check to see if this is what we're looking for.
ちょっと僕にも見せろよ。見たくないけど見ないでいるのはもっと怖い。
丸月丸日晴れ星一つ。今日の出来事。兄さんが0時過ぎに帰ってくる。今度から夕食を作るときは事前に伝えておこう。丸月丸日晴れ今日の出来事。兄さんが洗濯物を放っておいている。今度から洗濯機の使い方をメモにして渡しておこう。丸月丸日晴れ今日の
I'm seeing a distinct pattern here.
兄さんが多めにお金を下ろしている。今度から月の限度額をきちんと伝えておこう。
There's little reminders in the notebook. Oh, it's an entirely reasonable diary.
そうか
Yeah, it's totally like Sakura. She was just warning you like she said in the diary, right? Yes. I can't remember what it was called, but back in those days, the they did publish a book that was literally how to find and kill every free thinking woman. It's a terrible book. Really is. And they used it with great efficiency. But yes, you're absolutely right. Exactly. I would say that the church got corrupted a long time ago. Well, not okay. I'm not going to say corrupted, but there are certain people that should not be there. Let's put it that way.
ああ、そういえばいろいろ小言を言われた気がするけど、今日は自分がご飯を作るからとか、洗濯物を出しておいてほしいとか、月の小遣いは2万円までとか。
That was just bad for everybody.
うるさいから忘れてたよ。
Never, the Salem never should have happened. Dude, it's only natural that Sakura is sulking. She's still doing the housework admirably, so there's nothing wrong with her. I got scared too since you were strangely scared, but Sakura is like usual. Or she's being all normy, just like she always is. Just as promised, you should help out with the housework too. Ya friggin' blue-haired jackass.
面倒だけど約束だからな。いいさ。あれが僕の気のせいだって言うなら手伝いぐらいしてやるよ。
Yes, we are saying it's your fault. Shinji accepts the conditions reluctantly. If this was the result of sneaking into Sakura's room and even committing rash acts such as peeking in her diary, then... Wait, what?
なんだよエミヤ。幽霊でも見たような顔して。脅かしっこはなしだぞ。
I turn the page silently. It seems like there was still more to the notebook.
丸月丸日、今日の出来事。
I mean, they didn't. They were going off really old superstitions.
兄さんが買ってきたばかりの私の洋服にお醤油を飛ばしてきた。
Keep
悪い、
clicking.
うまくいかなかったと笑いながら謝る。謝ってもらえるのはいいけど、何がうまくいかなかったんだろう。丸月丸日、今日の出来事。おじいさまがどうしてうちのさくらは物覚えが悪いのかのう。こんなことなら姉の方を選べばよかったのうと愚痴をこぼす。魔術の腕が上がらなくておじいさまには申し訳ないと思う。
Yes, I did know that the Pope was the one that actually initiated the Crusades. Well, the first crusade. The Crusades couldn't happen without the approval of the reigning Pope at the time. So I mean, it's totally the Pope's fault. I mean, you can't hold the current Pope accountable because, like, his ass wasn't there, but...
今日の出来事。
You don't. You really don't.
兄さんがオムライスを丸々残す。ちょっと理由がわからない。聞いても庶民庶民庶民と繰り返すだけだ。 どうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日晴れ今日の出来事。おじいさまが夜中に呼び鈴を鳴らしまくる。おトイレかと思ったら寝ぼけて連打しているだけだった。それでもちゃんと駆けつけると姉の方がいいのと繰り返す。どうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日今日の出来事。兄さんがせっかく作った夕飯を全部ちょっと理由がわからない。聞いても庶民庶民庶民と
Wow,
繰り返す
Shinji's
だけだ。
being a complete dick.
本当にどうすればいいんだろう。丸月丸日今日の出来事。兄さんがシチュー鍋にコーヒーガムを落とす。今まで理由を考えていたけど、もしかして理由なんてないのかもしれない。
The reason is he's a complete utter asshole.
丸月丸日今日の出来事。兄さんが私に黙って夕食を全部食べてしまう。兄さんが来るまで待っていたので、私は夕飯抜きだ。
Aw, he didn't leave none, meanie.
クークーお腹が鳴りました。
Oh, she's got a tear. No. Aw, he made Sakura cry. We're gonna beat you like a drum, sir. I turn the page like I'm being hurried by something. This is dangerous. Yes, I did hear about the reservation schools. It's a part of our dark past, and we need to fix it. Honestly. Really, I should throw out this notebook right away and run from the motto house, but I can't stop turning the pages.
丸月丸日晴れ。最近の兄さんはきちんと夕食に間に合うようになった。とてもいいことだ。今日の出来事、ごちそうさまを言い忘れる。丸月丸日今日の出来事。おじいさまが新しい家政婦さんを雇ってはいたずらをして泣かせている。マトウの男の人の血筋はどうかしていると思う。私もちょっと考えを改め
There is something wrong with the men in the Motto family.
丸月丸日晴れ今日
We're
の
not going to go into what that something is, but there is definitely something wrong with the men of the Motto family.
兄さんがレタス1枚とトマトを1つ残す。丸月丸日今日の兄、食事中に舌打ちをする。どうかと思う。丸月丸日今日のじい、寝ながらうどんを食べて吐き出す。やめてほしい。
It is crazy to think about. Damn it.
丸月丸日
I try not to.
今日の兄、
I mean, I know crazy ass shit happens.
次は何と
Fortunately, it doesn't happen as often as people might think.
丸月丸日晴れ今日の兄、お風呂掃除をボイコット。許せない。丸月丸日今日のじい、ご飯粒を一つ残す。許せ。丸月丸
We're
日
not forgiving people for leaving one grain of rice? Holy shit, soccer has gone a little off the deep end. Yeah, that's one way to put it, Gumi. Definitely, I'd have to agree.
今日の兄、雑誌を読み捨てにする。 許せない。丸月丸日晴れ。今日の兄、私のハンバーグを食べる。許せ。丸月丸日今日の兄、相変わらずサラダを残す。
Holy frick, we are spiraling.
今日の兄、食事中の姿勢が悪い。とにかく許せない。今日の兄、今日の兄、今日の兄、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、許せない、
るせえな。
Shinji? I'm assuming that your behavior is the main cause, more than anything. I close the notebook. To get ready to sprint, I take a deep breath.
なんだよ。言いたいことがあるなら、はっきり言えよな。
You're right when you said that Sakura is scary. There's nothing I can do anymore.
汚いぞ、エミヤ。ここまで来たら、お前もな。
We're totally screwed at this point, Shinji. Yes, yes, it does. It sucks, but it do. Sorry, I don't accept things that I can't do. Also, I don't think it's good for outsiders to meddle in the Mato family's problems. Wait, uh-oh. I feel like the sensations in my arms and legs are dull. I feel like I have a headache, too. Oof, what is this? I feel like I can't stay standing properly.
結界が起動しちまった。そうか。ノートを取り出して逃げ出すとスイッチが入る仕組みだったんだ。
So this abnormality is the bounded field. But the door isn't locked. If we go out into the hallway before the bounded field is fully activated, I mean, how are you actually gonna enforce that one? Wait, even if my arms and legs feel dull, something's off. I can't even cover 2 meters of distance. No, it's as if the door is getting further and further. Oh, it's not like it's a hangover. Yeah. The dizziness is like severe alcoholism. Or like I'm tripping out. Yeah, that's why the door looked that big.
楽しいな、エミヤ。さては一発仕掛けましたね。催眠術、エンドルフィン。すげえ面白い。部屋が大きくなっていくよ。
I cast nothing on you. Shinji is already feeling it. I see, so we're not getting farther. But the room is getting bigger. No, Shinji is getting smaller too. Haha, I can't easily get to the hallway like this. Wait, what was that sound? Hey Shinji, what do you think that sound was? I can't speak clearly. This is a hallucination. Everything is only a hallucination. But I can't fight back because it's directly affecting my central nervous system. I've said that for years. Like, how many families could they feed if the Pope sold off all of those freaking jewels in that damn, like, 4-foot hat? I don't think they're needed.
何ってバカだなエミヤ。今のは玄関の音でさくらが帰ってきた音に決まってるじゃん。
I see. It's been 30 minutes already. We both laugh. I'm not really qualified to speak on that topic because, like, I really haven't looked into all of it, so I'm not really qualified to say whether or not that's really true. Although it does seem to be the case.
恥ずかしいな。許せないな。いくら兄弟でもちょっと見過ごせないかな。
An inconceivable angry aura is mixed into the unnatural ramblings. Seriously? A gold-plated golf cart? What the hell? I sober up. My arms and legs are still dull, but my reasoning has returned to normal. Shinji, let's run! I take Shinji, who's rolling on the floor laughing, by the hand and run towards the door. My head is going to explode. I feel like everything's going to explode from being soaked in alcohol. A death sentence that starts to get closer and closer.
もはやこの世のものとは思えないなおい。ところでエミや僕はトマトケチャップはテルモンテだって決めてるんだよね。なのにさくらのやつ生協のケチャップ
Fair enough. You do you, man. If that's how you need to do it to make yourself feel whole and whatnot, all the power to you.
王子様だからね。庶民の味なんて認められないのさ。
I won't judge. It's probably the best way to do it anyway. Shinji is panicking. It's no good. My life flashes before my eyes. This is a sudden question, but may I ask what's going on with the Mato family that had their excellent housekeeper? Yeah, we already did that question. Not may I ask. Why did I ask something like that? I'm such an idiot. Uh-oh. Here comes... Yeah. Seen that coming.
兄さんだけかと思ったのに、意外な人が混ざっていたんですね。
We're so screwed. Sakura smiles. The glint in her eye is like Ryder's mystic eyes. Even if 5 senses weren't numb, there's no doubt that it would be the same amount of intensity. Well, Sakura, there's a lot to preface with this.
驚きました。まさか先輩が兄さんと一緒になって私の部屋に忍び込むなんて。普段なら嬉しいのに、今はちょっと悲しいです。
I could see him having $350 meals a day. I wouldn't mind having $350 meals a day. She's not even listening. Sakura makes the ground shake and picks up the diary-like notebook.
兄さん、他のことは我慢するけど、私の部屋に入るのだけはやめてほしいってちゃんと言いましたよね。
She glares.
あ、いや、どうかな。お兄ちゃんちょっと
You probably would. You shouldn't admit that, dude. Shinji must have sobered up mentally as he's trembling in fear.
言いました。このノートにきちんと書いてあります。丸月丸日、晴れ、今日の出来事。兄さんに私の部屋に入らないでほしいとお願いしたのに、適当にあしらわれる。ほら、私の記憶違いじゃありません。
Sakura laughs happily. I wonder what the star symbol in her diary means. Actually, I'd have to agree with you on that one, Gumi. I think Jesus would be disappointed in a lot of the church. Not all of it, because, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they do a lot of good things. You can't write off the whole orchard because of a few bad apples. But I do agree that Jesus would probably be kind of disappointed in how things have been done in his name. I don't know. I would think so, but it's hard to say. Again, I'm not a theologist, so... Analyzing religion isn't exactly my field of expertise. Not bad activating the Emiya shield at this point. You always have impressive counterattacks, Shinji. You're the one who said you wanted to see Sakura's diary. Your magical words are full of conviction, but that's unsightly, Shinji. Your ending is decided, so go die by yourself like a man. Don't involve your friend. Die with me as my confidant? Shinji, who has fallen into panic, is invincible. He won't let it go. He won't let go of my arms, no matter how much I try to shake him off. Wait, a shadow. Sakura's shadow is stretching. I can't neglect you as my confidant. But I can't but want to give it up. It's obvious whose fault this is. Most of your friends are non-believers? Well, I mean, that's for them to decide. But that is fine. My only sin is going into Sakura's room. You go atone your sins. Shinji casually shows how he's particular about food. Well, half of it did seem like that, but I don't think he can make excuses about the other half. Give it up, Shinji. Use this opportunity to make a fresh start in life.
先輩の言う通りです。このノートに書かれた罰はきちんと清算してもらわないと。
Oh, you would consider me an online friend? Awesome, thanks. I will reciprocate. Haha. Online friendy. Sakura's shadow captures Shinji. Goodbye, Shinji. Our fleeting joint battle was fun, man.
じゃないだろエミヤ。バッドエンド39。
Don't man me. Right. Now, don't be scared. Don't worry, Shinji. It's not like Sakura hates you. She just wants you to mend your ways. She won't go as far as taking your life. I think. Maybe she would. I mean, I won't complain. Dies one of the online friendies too? That's weird. Does Sakura find something funny?
その通りです先輩。命なんて取りませんし、私は更生してほしいだけですから。じゃあ覚悟してくださいね。
This is not gonna be pleasant. Huh? Your line of thinking is weird, Sakura. Shinji is the one who should brace himself. I'm not that much at fault.
あるんです。先輩のライフスタイルは見ようによっては兄さんよりもずっ
What?
と問題あるんですから。
Then... Oh boy. Sakura takes out something familiar. Aha! The legendary assassination book! You had one more?
もうバッ
The only gotcha pulls I've done recently were for,
セイバーさんの姉さんのリリアちゃんと
Oh.
喜んでます。
Alice Kuwanji and Aoko Awazaki, and I got both of them, actually. I did. Now I'm saving for CL and Kazura Drop. The shadow comes closer. My confidant grabs my left ankle as I try to run. Hey, you're still alive, Shinji?
安心しろよエミヤ。さくらだって鬼じゃないさ。命までは取らないって言ったのお前だろ。
Yeah, and you said you did good on your pulls? Who were you pulling for? She will. She definitely will. You don't know what desperate Sakura is like when she bursts. Fine. I'm also guilty. So let me go.
もう遅いってば。いいじゃん。たまには一緒に死のうぜエミヤ。あ、そういえば僕ここで死ぬの運命っぽいよね。
Imagine what it's like having to accompany that fate. My head is spinning. I didn't think that legendary and absurd dead end would be prepared here. Huh? I suddenly wake up. When I check the time as if being hurried, it's already past 12 a.m. Whoa, I'm sweating so much. My whole body is broken out in a cold sweat. Did I have a really bad nightmare? You got Neo Neon, Anise, and 4 rare pilgrims. You got 4 rare pilgrims? Holy crap, that is some major luck. Way to go. I shake my pounding head and try to remember what it was about, but never mind. It probably wasn't anything good. I collapse into my bed. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I should pretend that nightmare didn't happen and go back to sleep. Oh dear. What? Ah! It wasn't a dream! That's probably not good. Alright, well, let's have a little chit-chat with Taiga, and after that we'll probably call it. You got Living Crown and the new Snow White and Dorothy. I know who Dorothy and Snow White are. I'm not sure about Lib and Crown. But I definitely know who Snow White and Dorothy are.
Shiro, きちんと宿題やってる?
Fujine brings up schoolwork while lazily munching on a rice cracker. She's still a diligent English teacher at heart, even if she lets herself go in other ways. You could say she generally goes with the flow, gets excited when things are loud, and becomes calm when things are quiet. I do enjoy games like Dead or Alive. And Virtua Fighter and Street Fighter. I'm not the greatest at them, but I do enjoy them. Yeah, I am. I'll get it all done after the break ends.
そうならいいけど、他の子に見せるのもなしだからね。誰かの映しても身にならないから。
What about you? Are you a fan of fighting games? I'll try. You got most of the DOA collab units in Azure Lane? Nice. So I say, but anyone who asks to see my homework is in for a rough time. Usually around half of my answers are wrong. If they know that and ask me anyway, then it could just mean they're pawning off their own responsibilities.
よろしい。別にやってこなかったからって罰ゲームをしたりしないんだから、人助けとか思わないようにね。困るのはそれが必要になった時自力でやってこなかったその子自身になるんだから。
I agree, Fujine. If people can't figure out how to solve problems on their own, they're in serious trouble. What an exceedingly respectable opinion for a teacher to have. Of course, she says it while her hand wanders the table, questing for a new snack, and her eyes are glued to the TV. My favorite in DOA is Kasumi. Saber moves the plate of tea snacks into Fujine's searching hand. The tiger teacher crunches down on the next rice cracker.
シロ、
Yes, Saber? What, Saber?
先ほどからタイガと話しているのは学び屋での話でしょうか。
Yeah, she is. Saber is sitting next to Fujine. She turns to me.
あまり意味のない質問なのですが、シロたちが通っている学び屋とはどのようなところなのでしょう。
Yes, Honoko is great too. My favorite in Virtua Fighter, I believe, Yami is in Virtua Fighter. It might be a different fighting game, but yeah. And I'm not real familiar with all of the characters from the various fighting games because I don't play them all that often.
いえ、何度か足を運んだことはあるので。
I definitely have a soft spot for Sakura from Street Fighter. Although my favorite character in Street Fighter has always been Akuma. That's not an easy question to answer. I think it's just a normal school. I don't think it takes clubs as seriously as other schools, though.
普通ですか。
Yeah, that's all. It's not like we have a problem with gangs or anything. How else should I explain it? I sip my tea, remembering something. Fujine's here, so I lower my voice. Hey, I thought you said that servants gain common knowledge about the world they're summoned, when they're summoned.
はい。ですが私が聞きたいのは学び屋自体のことではなく、シロたちの通っているポムラハラ学園とはどのような場所なのかということです。
I see. That's what she meant. Then I'll try a different angle. Your number one girl in DOA is Rose? Can't blame you there. Fujine turns away from the TV.
何でしょうか。
気になるなら今度見学に来る？
良いのですか、タイガー。
Oh, we're gonna take Saber on a tour to school, are we?
問題とか起こさないだろうし、まあさすがに一人で自由にってわけにはいかないだろうけど。
No, we can't really let her wander around by herself. Right, she would need a guide. Hey, Fujine, who usually gives campus tours?
どうだったっけ？偉い人が来た時は教頭先生が案内してたと思うんだけど。
Fujine, try to remember. I can't let Saber go if I don't know who her guide will be. It needs to be someone we can trust. Saber might be the most comfortable going with Fujine, but I'm not okay with that at all. The only other people qualified to be tour guides who I'd feel comfortable in trusting Saber to are possibly Ise, the school council president, or his faculty advisor, Mr. Kazuki. DOA 6 DOA... My god, there's already 6 DOAs? Jeez.
何言ってるの、シロ？
Can't believe there's already 6 of those. If Saber's going on a tour of the campus, I want someone I'm comfortable with her being her guide.
だからどうして頼まないといけないのよ。セーバーちゃんの案内なんだからシロがやるに決まってるでしょ。
Huh? Wait, really? Is it really alright for a regular student to be a tour guide?
いいのよ。もしかしてシロは嫌なの？
Of course, I'm fine with it. I'd love to take the sabers around. In fact, I wanted to do it all along, but I didn't think it was possible.
だったら別に問題なんてないじゃない。
Why does Saber look unhappy about this?
もうシローは時々変なことを気にするんだから。
タイガ、本当にいいのですか？私が見学に行ったとしても迷惑をかけるだけだと思うの
Nope,
です。
no tribbles at all. I haven't played Ninja Gaiden in so damn long, I'm not sure who Irene is.
セイバーちゃん、大人がいいって言ってるんだから、子供は余計な心配しないでいいの。
Whoa, Fujine is full grown-up mode this morning. It's a good thing only Saber and I are here to see it.
シローもいいのですか？その案内などを頼んでしまって。
Yeah, you'd want to go with someone you know, right?
ええ、それは。
Hey Fujine, what are you grinning at? I let my guard down. Fujine changes from grown-up mode to tiger mode at the drop of a hat.
だってさ、シローじゃないと意味がないわけよ。セイバーちゃんはシローの学校に興味があるんだから、他の案内
Oh, it's always nice to see more of underrated characters. Doesn't matter if it's DOA or any other IP. Underrated characters need more love.
タイガ、何を言い出すのです？
Okay. Now I remember.
私は学び屋が気になるというだけで、別にシローを特定とした日常生活に興味があるわけでは。
はいはい、照れなくていいから。お姉ちゃんには全部わかってるから。
分かっていません。仮にそうだとしても、案内役を襟好みするなど、その方に失礼ではないですか。タイガ、あなたの提案には感謝しますが、その全てをシローに結びつける発想はどうかと思います。私はシローの学校を見学できるだけで嬉しいのですから、誰が案内役でもですね。
This is starting to turn into a petty argument. If I leave things be, things are undoubtedly going to go in a bad direction. Okay, that's enough. So when is this happening?
そうね、後で弓道部の用事で学校に行ってくるから、その時に一緒に聞いてくるわ。
Alright, then that good with you, Saber? I guess a weekday wouldn't work. Next time I'll make plenty of time to show you around on a holiday. If you're okay with me being your guide, that is.
はい。シローが案内をしてくれるのなら、私も気が楽ですが。
Somehow it sounds like Saber's heart just isn't in it. You mix her up with Rachel from Ninja Gaiden 1? Sometimes that's not exactly a difficult thing to do. I wonder if Fujine's assumptions really put her off.
では、今度の休日にできるだけ早いうちに予定を取り付けてください、タイガ。
Okay, I'm glad that Saber isn't actually against it, at least. I breathe a sigh of relief. That's another plan made. Once I'm ready and fired up, I'll give Saber a proper tour of the school. More plans with Saber! Another date with the Saber! Really? See, I never played Ninja Gaiden 3. To be honest. So we have something new going on at the Tosaka residence. Oh, and something new at the park. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I think we'll call her there for today. I know it's about 15 minutes early and all, but got some extra stuff I have to do this evening for the channel and things, so seems like a good place to call it. Thank you so much for joining me in the stream today, everyone. I hope you all had a good time. She's your fave, so you remember her all the time? Fair enough. If you guys haven't checked out my latest SAO that came out this last week, please do check that out. I'm glad you enjoyed, Connie. Oh, it was underrated, was it? We will be having another episode of my Star Rail journey coming out tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. And then some more Gundam Breaker 4 on Friday, so be watching for all that, everyone. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for meow.